Single cab bakkies are the most neglected vehicles when it comes to car reviews worldwide. You would hardly find big motoring journals reviewing a single cab. Why? I don't know. So today I want us to revisit the Hilux single cab. I did a walk-around review of this pickup in 2021, and now it's time to talk about how it drives and the updated pricing in the new and used car market. Buying a Hilux in South Africa is a suicide mission. It's not different from buying a GTI while staying in Soshanguve or Mamelodi. You are just testing God. But if you really need it for your business, man, you can go ahead and buy it and hope for the best. But then again, any car could be stolen. There's a guy who recently stole a Hyundai Grand i10, so no one is really safe. Just buy what you love. If you die, you die. Welcome to another video. Just a quick recap of the front end design. There's nothing new here. We still have the same halogen headlamps and the black bumper you are seeing here. A color coded one is optional. One feature I wish this car had is front and rear PDC. For those who don't know, PDC means park distance control. It's those sensors that alert you when you're about to hit an object. They were going to be very useful when parking because this park is quite long and it's kind of tricky to park or maneuver in tight spaces, especially if you are used to small hatchbacks. If you really need PDC, you have to go for the Hilux Rider single cab, but it starts from 507,000 rands. And spending over R500,000 on a single cab is weird business, unless you're gonna be claiming it as a business expense to pay less tax, but let's not go there. On the side, no matter how much money you have, these are the rims you are going to get. There's nothing special. You can get some nice wheel caps if you are into that sort of thing or aftermarket rims, but come on. This is a work bakkie, there's no need to be fancy. A styling bar is optional and it costs around 7,000 rands, and for a cover you will pay 3,000 rands. At the back, the bakkie comes plain as standard. If you want a tow bar, rear step or pin rubberizing, you pay extra. The rear step or tow bar combo you are seeing here costs around 8,800. For rubberizing you'll pay 3,000, and I think it's worth it because the car looks horrible without the pin lining. Inside there's not much to talk about except of course the leather seats which come standard. The gear lever will be there whether you like it or not because this Hilux variant is only available in manual. The only thing you kind of pay extra for is aircon. The variant without aircon costs 10,000 rands less, so you basically pay an extra 10,000 rands if you want aircon. In what world does it make sense to sell a car with no air conditioning? Nissan is doing the same thing with the NP200, and initially you had to also pay extra for what they called safety pack in order to get airbags and ABS. Imagine that. So if you're planning to buy a bakkie, especially the used ones, make sure the vehicle has all the basic features you need because fitting aftermarket features is a costly exercise. Also, some people cut corners and that could compromise a lot of things. It's best to just buy a car that comes with all the basic features you need from the factory. But if you think I'm this, it's fine. You can take your bakkie to fit central locking under a tree. Then there's people who buy business cars without a proper business plan. My man, you can't run a business with a fairy tale strategy. You find a person saying, yeah, if I finance a 1 million rands Mercedes V-Class, my installment will be around 22,000 rands. Then I will rent out the car for 5,000 rands a day, and a month has 30 days, so the car will pay for itself. That time you don't even know a single person who wants to rent a V-Class. That's a fairy tale mentality. But I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money. Do whatever you like. If you die, you die. The reality of the situation is that business cars are getting repossessed out there, and some people are selling under pressure. Buying a bakkie doesn't automatically mean business. You must have a plan. Take this car to an uneven road and I promise you, you will feel everything. You will feel every bump on your bum, your back, your shoulders, your head. Yeah, man. Thank God this car has a seatbelt. But then again, this is a workhorse, so it's not meant for comfort. If you want comfort, just buy a Picanto and call it a day. This single cab has two engine derivatives. There's the 2-liter petrol that I'm currently driving right now and a 2.4-liter diesel, no turbo. The 2-liter produces 102 kilowatts and 183 newton meters of torque, while the 2.4 diesel puts out 110 kilowatts and 343 newton meters of torque. If you are looking for a bakkie with a smooth ride quality, Toyota Hilux is not the one. Look somewhere else. But if you are looking for durability, you will never go wrong with a Hilux. Now let's get to the issue of pricing and cost of ownership. In 2021, a petrol variant of this bakkie was going for 309,000 rands without aircon and 320,000 rands with aircon. Now in 2023, you will pay 346,000 rands for the model without aircon and 356,000 rands with aircon. The 2.4 diesel variant costs 390,000 rands without aircon and 400,000 rands with aircon. You can still get a fresh low mileage Hilux for 300,000 rands or less in the used car market. You just have to shop around and you will save a lot of money, because the car will come with almost all the features already fitted. If you go for a brand new one, you will pay more, plus a little extra for the optional features like aircon, top bar, rest step, rubberizing and more. For those with a very tight budget, it's also safe to go for a cheaper high mileage Hilux. It's a Hilux after all. What could go wrong? If you finance a 300,000 rands low mileage used Hilux for 5 years with no deposit and no balloon payment at an interest rate of 11.25%, your installment will be around 6,560. But if you act fresh and decide to go buy a brand new one that costs 356,000 rands, your installment will be 7,785 rands. The difference is a whole 1,225 rands, and that's money you can use to cover the cost of insurance. With bakkies, the issue of insurance is a bit tricky because there's insurance for private and business use. Insuring your bakkie for private use is cheaper. You will pay around 1,500 or less depending on your risk profile. It gets tricky when it comes to business or commercial use, because in some cases the regular driver is not one person and during the day the car might be roaming, and those are risk factors. When it comes to the issue of fuel, this Hilux has an 80-liter tank and a full tank will cost you around 1,800, but the petrol variant chows fuel. If you want better fuel economy, go for diesel. Now I think we have covered almost everything, so for overall cost of ownership, you'll do the math yourself. I gave you all the numbers. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more car content in a Mzansi context.